Okay, welcome back. This is break day. This is LayBack. This is a place where we slow down and talk about real things the young people face in real life, like the choices, ambitions, and all the things that they faced. Yeah, it's complicated, but we try to figure out. And today I'm so appreciated to have two old friends here, and they have been here once, twice. Yeah. Today we have a very special topic. First, let our co-host, the guest, just say hello to our audience and listeners. Hello to see you again.
Hi, hello.
Yeah.
And so me go first.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Kelly.
Yeah.
And
welcome again.
Welcome. Thank you. And I'm very happy to be here. This is my second time being here. Yeah. And I currently work in school administration in a university in Wuhan, and mainly helping with the international exchange programs in our school, and also the day-to-day operation at our school. And in my spare time, I really like learning English, and so I'm very happy to join this activity and looking forward to chat with you all.
Yeah, welcome, Kelly. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome again. And
okay, hello everyone. My name is Jenny. I don't have so much to say. I'm very glad to be here again, and I am a teacher. That's the brief self-introduction. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to mention that several months ago, Jenny have been here once, and I haven't just updated equipment or atmosphere here. The environment not that good enough, so the experience was not that good. So that is why I tried to invite Jenny again to feel the new environment here. So how you feel about this time?
Well, I think last time we did a good job. Actually, it was
I don't
good
think so.
Atmosphere. Yeah, at least for myself, I was feeling good at that time. Yeah, but this time you upgrade the equipment. Yeah, hope we can do better.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, today we pick up a topic revolve like whether we always feel that not that good enough. Because the first question is that when is the last time you guys feel not that good enough recently? No matter like days or months in your memory that you feel, I'm not that good. No matter on like a job or life or something like that.
Okay, who'll go first?
Yeah, whatever. Just relax and.
Okay, I will share. Well, if I want to have that feelings, I can have it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what I need to do is to compare myself with my husband. Yeah. He's so excellent. He's a PhD student and he majors in computer science. Yeah, he studies something about the AR or what?
Yeah.
The artificial intelligence, whatever.
Wow. Yeah, I think he would be happy because he just sit outside the door. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So how about you, Kelly? When the last time you feel?
I think as I just talked to you, I am actually playing in a band. So, so that's a new experience for me. So I think that practicing and singing in a band is way more challenging than singing in the KTV. And so during that practice, I really feel that there's a lot of things that I have to improve. Because professional, the other people in the band, they are very professional and they have a lot of demand in detail about about the pace, about the strong high and low, about the emotion, you have to express in singing. So it was that at that time, and after I hear the recording of myself, that I found a lot of things that that still needs to be improved. Yeah. So it was at that time I really feel that I'm not good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel that the reason why I guys feel that not good enough because compared to the people better than you guys, like
you are making a comparison.
Yes, and it's like take the challenge. Like you compare with your husband that maybe you don't have to compare with him. Like you and Kelly the same. Maybe you don't have to compare with that the people you collaborate with, because this is your new challenge, right? This is your new challenge. Like I think Jenny is the same. I mean, in the normal way, like we start back to the days when we just started in the middle school, like as a student, and the whole class and all the students, maybe we are more close, the same level, and whether you guys have a very strong feeling that I should be better than others, and I was not that better enough when you guys as a kid. Yeah.
So there's always something that, so as you just mentioned, you always have something to compare yourself with that, no matter it's a person or it's a very good music production or something.
Yeah. So I just want to know the whole process when we just started in the school, because all the people around us that told us we should be better and to close to the top rank in the school.
Okay, I know that feeling. When you were a student and the school will give you exams and they rank you from the top, the first one to the last one. Yeah.
So, because Kelly has Jenny has the experience like study abroad. So, is there any difference between this two different environments? From this aspect,
I've only been to America, so I don't think there's too much difference. Actually, it depends on the person. I think. Well, we have some classmates who's really competitive, but others, they probably just I wouldn't say lazy, but it's a kind of a little bit like that, especially for the students from India.
Oh, the Indian students.
I don't know, but they don't. I think they don't make the comparison. Yeah. They have their world, their inner world. They just enjoy their life. Yeah.
So as I know that you guys are both teacher, right?
Yeah.
So do you notice the kind of anxiety more in your students or yourself as a teacher? So different role, different feeling, and a different explanation of this topic. So how do you feel about this?
I think in both periods, I have the anxiety, but it's different, maybe different kinds of anxiety. For example, when I was a student, I would compare myself with other people's grade and which university they go to, and what kind of just something about the grades, the marks, and the university, and also the major. Whose major it's better under the society level, maybe. Yeah, but that's in the university. When I started working, I would compare, or people will compare their jobs, the city, their salaries, and the working atmosphere and how much you earn. Yeah, that kind of thing. So that's different. But we all make comparison in different periods.
Okay. Yeah. So how about Kelly? You are a teacher as well. So different role as a student and a teacher. Do you still have the same strong feeling that I'm not good enough? I want to just work more harder.
I think yes, because I think that's more because of my personality, maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like a self-driven person, and I will constantly push myself to do something. And so when I was a student, I was very hardworking in study. In my undergraduate, during my undergraduate study and postgraduate study, I always work really hard in order to get a good grade. And then I just graduated and started to work. And I think compared with my study life, working is another kind of challenge, but it's still challenging. And you will have more, and you still have many role models. Like I think your leader can be your role model, and maybe your your coworker, very outstanding coworker, you can also learn a lot from them. And so you will find that you still have a lot of things to learn. Yeah.
So you're the one to fulfill your leisure time that you want to just learn more and to more competitive, and then to win the game. Yeah, this is what you think when you stay in the environment, no matter where, and you always think like that, right?
Well, and she mentioned that your leader or co-workers are the role models, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
Wow. But okay, maybe it's
Jenny is a little lazy.
Yeah, it's different for me. I work in a public school, and as a teacher, you don't earn much. Yeah, so if you want to earn money, or if you want to climb the social ladders, you wouldn't be a teacher in a public school. Yeah. So most of my colleagues or leaders, they're just do their jobs, do their work, and it's time to it's time to go back home. They just go back home and take care of their family members. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the last question. The next question is, do you think this is pressure is something new for our generation, or has it always been there?
It's definitely not new.
Not new.
Yeah, it's always there. Perhaps in the past, many years ago, maybe hundreds or thousands of years ago, the anxiety or the pressure would be how to survive. How to find enough food, find the shelter to survive. Yeah. So that's you would say that's the pressure for people in the past. Yeah.
Yeah. You mean this always exists, but it changed different forms.
Yeah, right. Of course. And also, in my perspective, the social media actually amplifies that pressure. In the past, you don't have phones, you don't have the internet. If you want to make comparison, you can only compare yourself with people in your village or in your town. Yeah. That's a small group of people. But now you're actually comparing the highlights of people around the world. Yeah,
because I find that you compare with your husband is here's the people very close to you, and Kelly compared the people maybe she could see that offline, but maybe for young people they just compare the people online that they don't maybe it might not exist offline, that they just imagine that I should just compare with the people in that video. I want to be good enough, even better than him or her, something like that. Maybe it's like the illusion, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's a trap because people on the internet only let you to say what they want you to say.
Yeah.
So I think one thing that's very interesting is that social media brings you so many different people, just as you mentioned. So when you don't have the internet and you contact with people in person, the number would be limited.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are scrolling the phone on Rednote or on Weibo, and you are able to see hundreds or even thousands of people's lifestyle online, and I think that really creates a great pressure and enhance the feeling of that you are not good enough.
The whole world is like what we call the Earth's village, right? The Earth's village. We get a very tight connection, and we could watch the video and how the people lived in the update of the Earth. We live in a different world, different countries, and if we compare with people from this aspect, sometimes maybe a group of people, they don't feel can find a balance. Like that is why people want to just leave the different country and to some other locations to start their new work and new life, something like that. But if that really means that you're not good enough, maybe not. Maybe you should find a correct position, correct environment. It is benefit you, and it could make you discover your potential.
I have an idea to solve the problem, but this might not be a good one. It is to stay alone. You don't have any interactions, or you try to reduce the interaction with the world, with other people. You just live alone, and it's just you. So that would help you to stop making the comparison.
So what you mentioned, the guy is me.
Really?
I stay alone almost every day. But I have a plan, like only several times, like once or twice I have a dinner with friends. And then the most of the time I would stay alone by myself. I could just connect with people online. Like English corner there,
but
red
would
nose.
That cause the anxiety from people online?
No, I think I don't compare with anyone. I just compare with myself. But it's not that easy. I mean that for the average person, they need target. They always need, maybe not you, and then shift to some others. They always seek some target to compare with, and this make them feel I could define myself. This is correct way, but you cannot overthinking that. If you compare with people who use the wrong way, and you would ruin your life, I think.
I think what you mentioned is very important. So I think that kind of comparison, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword. So sometimes it will give you a target, and I think it's very important for people to have a target when they are doing things, and it's very important for people to have a role model. But at the same time, if that will definitely give you a feeling of that you are not good enough. but it's not important. It's not. I think you shouldn't eliminate that feeling, but it's important how you see, how you regard that feeling of not being good enough. I think that's quite normal because you still need improvement. You still need to improve yourself so that you are not good enough.
Yeah, why we discuss this kind of topic is like we use this question to discover ourselves, that how we treat ourselves better. And Jenny mentioned this. It's a good point to expand. Like, we first should know the target that, and we get the reflection from others, and we compare with others, and then after all, we should focus on ourselves at some certain point, certain period of a history of ourselves. But if you don't have this kind of awareness, you might be lost, because we always seek something not really exist, because we will lose our focus. And maybe Jenny don't get used to this.
Well, actually,
I
don't find, or I'm still finding the way to solve the problem.
Yeah.
I don't have the answer right now. In the past, I have two methods. The first one is to stay alone. But you have to talk to other people anyways. So the second strategy is to avoid the conversation that would cause the comparison. You can just talk about the weather, the hobby, and nothing theories. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think I don't think the two strategy. I don't think they are positive.
Yeah. So I wonder how you guys fight against that pressure when you feel so squeezed, like all the people just came to your face that you should compare with the people around you. How you guys just resist this kind of situation?
If it is in my class, I would say the only person that you should compare with is yourself, and that is true. Yeah, because if you compare yourself with others, you guys probably have different experience, different talents, and educational backgrounds. So it's really hard to put you on the same level. But in reality, it's very hard to do that, to only compare with yourself.
Yeah. Well, we pick this topic, like we try to find some answers for the young people. Like, even it's very difficult. Like, there's very small gaps as we could try to figure out. We try our best, but we just discuss and then maybe leave some words and a sentence could help the followers and listeners. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think what Jenny has just mentioned is one thing that she has just mentioned that's very important is you just have to compare with yourself, so that you don't feel very frustrated when you see other people is doing something that seems to be better than you. And one thing that I would like to add is that I think people still have to be open to this whole world. And yes, it's important that you have you leave yourself with a time slot and just be alone and doing self-reflection and thinking about yourself. But I think we still need people-to-people interaction. We still need to communicate with other people. And what's more important is that you still have to learn from other people. If you just close and just don't talk to other people and try to avoid conversation with others, maybe you will lose a lot of information and opportunity and some good traits from other people. So I think we still have to be open, but just to always remind ourselves that we can just, regarding I think we don't necessarily have to do comparison, but we can see some regarding, like, when we observe people, we can see what we can learn from them. What is the specific point that we can learn from this person? So if you interact with people with that perspective, you will find that you will feel less frustrated, and and you will be more open, you will be more willing to talk to other people.
I spent at least 2 years to transform from one status to another. Like here, what you guys hear, the new version of myself. Because in the past, I always compare with people. But now I find that we could change the word to explain this situation. Maybe this is not a comparison. This is just an improvement. If you focus on yourself, you know that someday a new version just waiting for you several months later. If you work hard, and you would meet a new yourself. And you compare with others, you would never achieve, because people use their advantage to achieve what they really desire. It's their path, and they could make it maybe more simple, more easier than you. They could you'll get what they want very soon, but you didn't know the whole process. You only
you don't know the whole story.
Yes, you only see the results, and you saw that I want to be like that, and you try to use your way to follow him or her, but you don't know how many traps is waiting for you there. It's totally illusion. It's totally just existed on your imagination.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so I think that also reminds me of what people post on their social media, because in most of the cases, they just post the thing that they have achieved. They just post the good outcomes of about their achievements and the good things and the perfect and the things that seems perfect, but they don't usually post how much effort they put or the struggle or the obstacle they face on social media. They just post the beautiful scene, the successful results, the outcome. So when you are scrolling and look at the content on social media, it will give you a feeling that that's all, that's the whole picture, but actually it's not.
So because you guys all got both teachers, so do you feel that this situation is more like the good students always hide their experience to work their hard, and even they got the result, and all the classmates only think that, she just always play and spend their leisure time with family or play around, but why she could get a very good result? Maybe the same situation like that. The good students always hide their religion, I think. Some points like that.
Yeah, I think that's quite common when we were students, and we see a lot of top students and very good students. They want to show people that they are doing something very elegantly in a very easy mode, and they can easily achieve something. But I think that kind of storytelling is also now being reflected by more and more people, and more people I saw more and more people come out and say that, no, I'm actually very, very hardworking, and you don't see that. I think that's another trend. More and more people started to come out and say and recognize and emphasize on the efforts they just put into something, and they are trying to tell people that they actually have tried a lot and they tried very hard. I think that's a good trend.
Yeah, and so for me, I don't know if my students, they make comparisons, but I would say it's definitely not on grades, because we are a vocational school. It's a vocational school, and in the social standard, if you enter the vocational school, your goal is to find a job. Yeah, so maybe they can compare with their jobs, but not the grades. Okay, so but for grades, as long as they can, pass the exam, then it's okay. Everybody's happy. Yeah, but in that, that is to say, some of my students, they are quite. I don't think they have that kind of anxiety. Last semester, one of my students, he encountered me in the school, and he asked me whether I would take the ride. I would say thank you, but no. But he's just so happy. I don't think he has the problem with his grades, although he may not pass the exam. Yeah.
I think I think about something. The whole society generates the anxiety, no matter online, offline, no matter the workplace or the social media. People only show you the result. Why? People want to just show what they got. What no matter by any method, they only show you result and let you to envy or admire them, and they want to earn something from the people envy or admire them. Even like the classes or sell products and other things, because we have a beautiful product, and we could just show you something you don't know. We are more better than you. Like if you want to just start something by yourself, but maybe I could show you something, show you the results, but you didn't know the whole process. And I think we need one thing, like we need to integrate the anxiety to shift the anxiety from a comparison and to ourself, our body. Like if we compare with ourselves, everything become more easier. It's like the purpose my English community and the LayBack Podcast. We should have our rhythm, our speed, and then integrate all the anxiety and make everything in order, so you would live away from the anxiety, but have more competitive energy, I think.
Yeah, speaking of results, I have a question.
Yeah.
So would you still be confident if you know that you won't have the good results or a good performance?
You mean?
Would you still be confident in front of people, even though you can't have the good performance in front of them?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because now I have a different way to think. In the past, we always focus on the result, like, okay, here, today, at this moment, I give the performance in front of you guys. In the past, I always thought, I'm not good enough. I feel anxiety. It's not what I imagined, because I know I could be better, but not right now. But now, I know right now is the combination of the past version of mine. So I know tomorrow I would be better than today. So today I don't have to that anxious about everything. I just give the performance, no matter it's good or not. The time passed away, but I just need to try my best. That's enough. So now I'm not that anxious. But it's really difficult. It's very difficult. I so looking forward to the new version every day after today. So if you have this kind of feeling, you won't that anxious.
Yeah, and that's the level, or that's the new word I want to enter. I wish I could. First I would compare. I will only compare with myself, and also I should be confident. No matter I have a good performance, or I can do it so well, or whether I'm beautiful or I'm ugly, or something else, rich or poor, I can still have that kind of confidence. Yeah, that's the goal I wish to reach.
Yeah. This,
but it's very hard.
Yeah, I think all the guests here in LayBack, we have the same target. Maybe a little bit different, but while we're here, we are the one really chase after something really important for us, like to make our life more complete. So I want to share another thing, like we need something to support us, like a self-discipline or something like this to make you have a wellness that every day. It's like when we, as a kid, we know we will grow up. You have this feeling. I'm growing up every day. I absorb the knowledge, like we eat something healthy to our body, and you would boost your confidence every day. Some feeling like that. So now I have this. It's like some people told me that you inner core is more solid than before. So I feel very good when people just told me something about that.
And then what's the thing that supports you?
Mm-hmm. The worst thing.
What's the thing that supports you?
Self-discipline. To just exchange. You need give up something. Like in the past, I always stay up at night and entertain, have a fun at night in club, or just to do something, party, something like that. But now I just cut this part, and I just focus something on the daytime, and this make my brain more clear. If I find one thing not really benefiting me or make me feel chaos, I would leave it alone. And to purify my life. Yeah, this is what I do. Every journey, every trip, I could learn from it. I could know more about myself. Yes.
Okay, let me summarize the healthy routine, right?
Yeah, something like that. But you should just suit yourself. You feel comfortable, not just follow it, but you feel stressful. No. If you say no,
okay, comfortable and healthy routine.
Yeah. You know how to do the subtraction? You need to do this.
Okay, I thought you would say music. Music is something that supports you.
Music is one thing I had already integrated in my body that I would persist this.
Okay, so that's included in the routine, right?
This is one thing I would keep it doing.
Okay, I got
always.
it. So it is in your routine. Yeah, it's part of the healthy and the regular daily life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So I also feel not good enough, but if you don't compare with other people, I don't feel anxious. Because if I judge myself like I'm not rich, or I'm poor, or I'm not that good, or I'm bad, if you judge yourself, I could forgive myself. But if you compare with others, I cannot forgive myself, right? Why that people could achieve that? Why they could buy this. I cannot afford. Why? So I have so many friends at my age that we are the first generation here in this industry. They get crazy because they saw that I'm an OG, but why I'm not that rich than the young teenager? Why? If you have this kind of thinking on your mind, you always cannot get balanced. You always fear, no, why? You always find why.
Yeah, and I think that question is a kind of like an invalid, and it's not a useful question for you. Like just why he's so successful, because that's not relevant to your life actually. And what you have to think about is the issue of your life, like how to improve your life and what I can learn from other people. So if you're constantly asking yourself that question, I think that's not the right question.
But if you ask why, you should figure it out. You should work it out. If you cannot, you're always stuck there. But now I just work it out. I just work it out. And maybe something wrong in the past I haven't make it. I should now solve this problem. I have this kind of wellness, but some people around me, maybe they didn't have, so they stuck there. If you're stuck someplace, you won't cross the boundaries, and you always feel painful.
Yeah, and there's a rule, perhaps in every industry, 80%, it's 20% of people, they get the 80% revenue.
Yeah, I mean, so why we talk about this? Because we want to just close to the 20% people.
20% is so hard to be the 20%.
Yeah, but we are on the path. So I could feel that all the people that I invited here, I could feel the energy deep inside of their body. So why we talk about this? Because we want to know more about ourselves. Yeah, to find more interesting things, to build more bright future.
Okay, so do you think we find a way to solve the problem in the conversation?
Yeah, I think we offer some answers for the young people who listen to this, but because we don't know if that it really suits everyone. Because people have their own rhythm. If we could inspire some others, that's what we get from this podcast.
Yes, and I think maybe I can bring another perspective into this topic.
Yeah.
And I just heard a notion from one video I just saw on the internet, which is called dark force. Yeah, so it's kind of like a great pain or agony or sadness in your life. So although that pain is really seems to be very cruel to some people, but it is very likely that this kind of pain will turn into very powerful thing in your life. And sometimes it's way more powerful than feeling happy or just or the feeling that you have when you just made some normal improvement. Yeah. So it was. So as you can see, that some people they have gone through very challenging events or very bad, drawback in their life, and after that they totally changed themselves. And maybe it's so it comes to our topic. So maybe it's a very, very strong, very, very painful feeling of being not good enough.
Wow.
But actually that turned into some very, very powerful thing that many normal people cannot achieve. So I think this is also, I think we can find similar experience in much or less in our life. So maybe that kind of pain of feeling I'm not good enough is not a bad thing. Actually, it's to some degree it's a powerful thing.
Yeah, that point. We had the episode of our podcast, the previous episode, like Jenny was here, and she know that I'm so scared about this kind of thing. To be the host of the no matter English community and a podcast. I always take the challenge, like, because I was not that good enough for this all these kind of things. Even online, the English corner there, I just engage some others to practice, to train my skill, and then I try to be brave to start my own. Then to be the host is because I didn't have that ability. Maybe I could host in Chinese, but maybe I could not that good to host in English. But I try my best to take that challenge. I feel so scared. My heart is the rate of my heart is.
We didn't notice that. You know, the last time, yeah.
Sam and you, I think your English is better than me. Yeah, better than me, especially months ago. That I just try my best to be the host. There are several episodes, even some native speaker here. I feel so scared. I don't know how to. I try my best, concentrate to listen to what he told me. But if I could not catch with him, I would just stay and listen. Okay, the whole episode is just the two guests talking there. But after all this, every episode is a milestone for me. After one topic, I know how to start a topic relate to that content. So for me, it's like what you mentioned. Every episode, every English corner, every episode of a podcast is a milestone for me. So I think the guest I have been here would feel my growth, that I will be better and better after one episode by another, something like this. Yeah, this is what I want to share with guys. Even Jenny didn't know that.
Yeah, you should just focus on the things that you are doing, right? You just focus on the things and stop making the comparison.
Yeah, and another thing is just I want Jenny feel that the different animals animal here, because the previous episode, it's not that good. I just edit too much. Edit too much. yeah. So today this episode is more natural, is more smooth. So I just want to. Sam have been here. I've been here.
Sam is a really good guy.
Yeah, he felt that. It is great, and that we upgrade all this, and now is you. So now I don't have any. How do they? The memories. I just make it more better. Yes.
Okay, and a few days ago, when you mentioned that you were still looking for another guest, well, I sent a message in the group chat, and actually, some people said they would be glad if they have the chance to come. Yeah.
Okay.
So if in the future you want to make another episode, you can just ask in the chat group.
Mm-hmm. Today we talk a lot about this topic. It's very complicated. Sometimes we have to face it. No matter we already find that exact the answer what we want. So at the end of this topic, so do you guys have any suggestion to our followers to comfort our young teenagers, let them feel not that anxious about future?
Yes, for me, I just have one sentence, which is don't let the future expectations steal the values of now.
Mm-hmm. Don't let your high expectation ruin now, right?
Yeah. Don't be overwhelmed by those bad feelings of comparing with other people.
Okay. Yeah, so Jenny?
For me, it's do the thing that you want to do and focus on the things, only the things, not people or something else, just the things you are doing. And also be healthy,
Be healthy, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. And I appreciate to all friends, acquaintances here to share this kind of topic. And this is Big D, this is LayBack, and this is Kelly, and this
Jenny.
Jenny. See you guys.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
see you. Bye-bye.